Alright, let's try this again. I had some wild technical difficulties there, having to do with playing this on the PS3 and also at the same time having Comcast issues. So I am going to list this on YouTube as blind because it's 99.99% blind, but I did rent this game back in 1998. I rented it because I heard it was the spiritual successor to Landstalker, which is a game that I own for the Genesis. I did my playthrough of that on YouTube as well if you want to check it out. Landstalker is really cool. Thank you again to Jahan. Jahan wanted to add Alundra onto the schedule via my voting system, and I asked that he start with Landstalker so I could actually play that and maybe compare Alundra to it. So yeah, I don't remember anything about this game from my rental over 20 years ago. I remember it was cool, it was kind of Zelda-like, and it was kind of Landstalker-like. So without further ado, let's start playing it now. Hopefully my memory card, my digital memory card on the PS3 has room for more PS1 saves. I might have to dynamically make another one. We'll see. I can never keep track of that. I couldn't find information on... Sometimes, like, you can find a detailed page on what compatibility settings you should use in EPSXE to emulate PS1 games, or this one didn't have any such threads, and there's a ton of settings in that emulator, so I'm like, I'm gonna try to play this on an actual console if I can. My Comcast contact just confirmed that he did see some weird noise on the network, but that it cleared out, so I'm not crazy. My character kind of looks like Nigel from... This game's really pretty. Like, I like the look of those sprites and everything. Me right in control. Nigel from Landstalker. Square as interacts. I forgot where my cabin is. Again. One on the right. There's another game that was mentioned as a spiritual successor for Alundra and or Landstalker. You're one of them freak boys, are ya? No, I'm not a freak boy. Oh yeah, right, this is 1997, so this is before we really started spending money on localization. I'm excited. Look a mite pale. Yeah, it sounds great, Jan. Land, Love, and Mind. This is a kind of cool opening. You start on a ship for some reason. That is not an interactable book. Character artist, it kind of looks like the character art for... God, what was that PS1 game we were just playing? It's on the voting spreadsheet for years. Growlancer? Probably not the same artist, but... Yeah, it is Working Designs. I think Working Designs also did Landstalker. I just swabbed the bloomin' decks. Crack in the wall? Oh, do I have bombs? Can I move boxes and shit? Oh, sweet. Nice. Shit, gems for throwing things. Worth it. I don't remember if this game had, like... There were some really interesting puzzles in Landstalker, but it was pretty limited by the isometric viewpoint. So I hope we get cool, like, Lufia 2 style, Zelda style puzzles. Run in my bed. There's a storm brewing. I don't have any business. I like that I basically start with the dash boots. Pegasus boots. Yo, what's up? You're making me nervous, kiddo. Have another one of those freaky dreams while you're at it, freak boy. Alundra's cabin. I am Alundra. Okay, so we had some event flags there. I gotta keep that in mind. I probably want to make sure we talk to everybody before doing anything. I think that was also a thing in Landstalker. Lars? Ulrich? Making a future Marstead text file now. Alundra. I am the one known as Lars. I'm a wizard, one of the guardians of the seal. Time grows short before I am bound once more. I made seagulls realistically annoying. The horror scream. Everything seems fine right now. Just kind of getting a little dream's eye view of a town. What are you dreaming about, Alundra? You hear me, Releaser. North of Inoa is a deep, dark lake. Below its murky surface, a wretched demon has slumbered for 1,000 years. Now the foul beast stirs once more. Stand on the threshold. That flashing is the actual intended mechanic, by the way. That's not an error. No one has the power to stop me now. They're so powerless. How is it that prosperity is yours only by means of their efforts? Why do you snicker, old man? Man, this Alundra kid has weird dreams. Mel's ass. It's hard for me to take the name Lars seriously as like the name of an important wizard, and not the drummer for Metallica. I guess it's better than him being named like Greg or something. Steven the Seizure Mage. Some kind of big fantasy tree. Yes. Alundra wakes up. He's like, I don't know what any of that means. A neat little screen shake effect. It's actually affecting my ability to move. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through the hole in the wall. Sure, I have time to break all of these for coins, though, right? It's probably not worth it with that crazy screen shake effect. That's actually moving my XY position around. It's kind of cool. I said 99.9% blind, 100% blind. I don't remember any of this at all. It's straight for the reef. Sweet mother of God. Oh man, no Nintendo code. I guess Sega didn't really care as much about censoring religious references. Alright. Shipwreck is a great, like, fantasy opening. Like, Shipwreck, waking up in a prison, being magically bound to do some task by some asshole. You're awake, this is progress. Just get using shaky cam. I'm a swordsmith, decent money, make my own hours, no big whoop. This guy speaks casually. Clark. I haven't found a piece of that ship bigger than my fist. No. Once you leave, I'll be a lonely old fat man again. Does my presence negate more than one of those adjectives? It's like, yeah, I spent a bunch of money on a thing that lets me save the game, but I have nothing to record because I'm boring. But you could use it. Go ahead and write in my diary. That's not weird. Not enough parchment exists in this book. Okay, hold on. What shall be forgotten? Oh, Jesus. Do I care about any of this? There's no way I care about any of this. Okay, I'm playing Crash on the remaster, so let's say that tale should be forgotten. Strike this tale from memory, yes. I think one of my new favorite things in video games is when a developer is self-conscious about something. For instance, they're self-conscious about the fact that this blacksmith guy has a save diary on the bed. And instead of just letting it be an abstraction and the player understands, oh, I can interact with that to save my game, they like throw in a little lampshade hang comment like, oh, what am I gonna write? Made a sword? Like, it would also be fine to just have there be a book there. That happened a lot in Growlancer 3. I thought that was really funny. Okay, I think I've heard this theme on Rainwave before. This sounds really familiar. So many people in this small village. Chest is locked. The keyhole shape wasn't so unusual, it could be picked. Alright, you get voice effects. People going, huh. Sounds like I can rest here for free. That's cool. Sybil. Okay, that's a normal thing to say. Right. There'll be one in the dungeon, right? I think all the saves on my virtual memory card are just from when me and Andrew were playing on the PS3 like 10 years ago, so I can just overwrite all of them. I have a weird eye twitch thing about saving ancient save files from games I played 20 years ago. Like, I'm ever gonna load them and, like, marvel at them. Like, oh, yes, I see I beat Ozma on this Final Fantasy IX playthrough. Good, good. I'm a digital hoarder. Put all your secret thoughts and memories into this guest journal. I don't know if this game is the press the interact button in front of everything kind of game. It might be you can only interact with things that are obvious, like boxes. That's pretty cool, Spiky. I hated that as a person who almost exclusively games through Blockbuster rentals. It always felt awful to sometimes have to delete someone's save to be able to play the game. And then the terror of returning the game and not being sure you were going to get the same cart back the next time you rented it. Or that someone might have deleted your save before you rented it again. Ugh. Weird pig statue fountain. Talking to me? You talking to me? I'm the son of the mayor. Okay. It is, I think the term is extra. Keisha, that's my brother Giles. Giles. Do you believe in the gods? No? They didn't give me a chance to answer, dude. Reminds me of one of my favorite lines of dialogue from the Ted Woolsey translation of Final Fantasy VI. When you, go to the auction house and there's a guy sitting in the front and he's like, do you like art? No? Philistine? Dude, I'm... What? A Philistine, why do you gotta say that? Oh, I bet I can get that item up there by stacking boxes. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I'm still struggling to tell what assets are things I'm meant to be able to interact with and what's, just there for show, you know? Oh, okay. I think I see. Maybe I can't actually stack them because they get destroyed when I throw them. Sometimes several of those things. No, really? I really thought that was going to be a thing. Is there a way I can set these down without them getting destroyed? I don't think so. Try one more thing. Alright, I guess that's not a thing after all. Huh. Maybe it requires an ability that I don't have. Hey, this looks like an event flag in the making. Wendell. You can't die, Grandpa. Amulet of Nava is supposed to protect him. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a shipwrecked adventurer. Hey, man. Okay. I mean, I guess I do look like a quest-taking type. I feel like the Pegasus boots are interesting as a mobility mechanic. Sometimes you can't tell if the startup time is worth activating it. Yo, Septimus. You're scientist, got it. Buck your pots. Can't bear to go. I can't look into their tear-filled eyes and tell them I don't know what to do. Can't free Wendell from his nightmare. Okay, so there's something special going on with dreams here. Have a scar? Oh, cool. Oh, I'm Harry Potter. Oh, I can enter people's dreams? Shit, that's kind of a cool concept. I didn't realize that was in this game. Landstalker, you're kind of just like a treasure hunter guy. Like, the main character wasn't particularly important. We did East Origin on stream. I had a friend who had a TurboGrafx 16 and showed me a couple East games. Yeah. I remember my friend with the TurboGrafx, like this was in 2007 or 2008. Like he was telling me about this console and I'm like, how did this entire console with like hundreds of games on it and several generations exist, and I had no idea. Like, never saw a commercial for it, never saw the games available for purchase anywhere. There's a bunch of really sick TurboGrafx and Turbo CD games. Tear you a new one, peasant. Stay as long as you want. Oh, hey. Comcast guy got back to me and said that there were physical loose connectors on one of the buildings in our complex that were causing a problem. Sweet. It's so nice to have a physical explanation for computer problems instead of just, it was fucking ghosts. Yeah, right? It was very strange. It was like, how could this have existed? Like, I feel like this would have been part of a playground argument in elementary school or something. This is Bonk better than Sonic. But it just had never, ever crossed my desk somehow. This was the era before the internet, I guess. Everything was playground lore. Yeah, exactly. Popping into an alternate universe where video games are different. Pretty good way to describe it. I said to go east, but I didn't find the person you wanted me to talk to. Hey, Septimus, I thought you were going to help Wendell. Barnes Manor. Okay, I think that's where the kid was blocking earlier. Gotcha. Now he's standing in front of the middle house. Oh, you can jump on roofs. That's kind of cool. If I need to do that for secrets. Tarn's Lair. Grants 5,000 Slayer XP. That's funny, Revenant. Yeah, I remember because when the Wii shop came out and there were TurboGrafx games, like, oh, that's awesome! Finally, people are gonna get to play some of these games. Because I remember checking it out with my friend in like 2007, 2008. There's some really good ones. There's a shitload of space shooters. Like, they're really into those Gradius style games. Cemetery is a representation of heaven here below. There's a really cool game that might be worth emulating with an awesome soundtrack called Summer Assault. Like Summer Assault, but with assault. First enemy. Maybe like look up a Let's Play of it just to listen to the soundtrack. It's a game where you play as a slinky, and you have to kill the zodiac signs or something. Need an indie dev to make a modern day version of Summer Assault. You put in your birthday at the beginning of the game, and whatever your zodiac sign was, that boss would, like, instead of hitting you with real projectiles, would shoot healing orbs at you. So you better hope that you were born in September or whenever the hardest boss was. Watermill. Don't know if this game has XP or if it's just money from killing stuff. There was kind of XP in Landstalker. Ish. Yeah, PC Engine. My understanding is that Nintendo versus PC Engine was kind of the console war in Japan at the time. That Sega didn't have quite a hold on the public consciousness as Sega of America did in the US. That's what all the playground fights were about, is Mario better than Sonic when I was a kid. What about that blast processing, though? Oh, cool. It's a potential secret way to get into this door. Ooh, secret chest. Herbs. Hold on. I think one of the big crazy things, there are several of them, but like probably one of the most significant Castlevania games of all time came out for TurboGrafx CD originally. Rondo of Blood. And I think they ported it to a couple systems. That there was a version of it that came out for Super Nintendo called Dracula X, which is kind of bad. But Rondo of Blood was like so important that Symphony of the Night just assumes that you played it, and it opens with the ending battle from Rondo of Blood. I guess it works now because you can actually play Rondo of Blood. They released it in the West anyway. I think it came out on PSP or something. Tarn's Manor. Do not enter. This is where we're supposed to go. Exploration in this game feels really good so far. Like, Landstalker was really cool and it had some really cool puzzles, but the game feel was a little janky because of the isometric view. Tarn's Manor. Yeah, I guess it's not so weird that it's, you know, something US players could not have possibly played, but also, like, from a completely different system. So even for Japanese players, like, what if they have a PlayStation, but they didn't have a Turbo CD? Healing seems pretty generous. Must be locked from the inside. Oh, those are health diamonds, okay. Getting them from boxes isn't really doing any favors. This is pretty Zelda-y. Strength tonic. Covers half max HP. Yeah. So we played 7 games before them. 2 of which don't have an official localization. Whoa! Secret library door. Break every box just in case, you never know. Don't know what I was expecting there. See, is this like... Okay, no, we just have to... I was wondering if that was going to be the puzzle from Link to the Past, where there's 2 switches and one of them spawns snakes. Uh-oh. Well, that's very Landstalker-y. JoJo to be continued meme there while I was getting the herb. Okay. Barrels break when I set them down? Haha, they don't. Neat. Okay, I couldn't tell if those were actually beneath me or not. I'll have to try to... Looks like there's a clue to the height on the wall back there. Shut in slowly. Shadow. There's 4 of them. Good enough, apparently. Okay. Herbs. Gotta watch those shadows. Gilded Falcon. Oh, is it like a life, maybe? I see that it's listed there. Alundra dog. Let's open different doors. Interesting. Come into the middle. Okay, so we are going to do these style puzzles. Those were in Landstalker a lot because of the isometric thing. Okay, Okay, just a way to avoid damage from it, I see. Cute. Shit. The puzzle for that, for me anyway, I'm sure games did it before Mario RPG, but the nasty puzzle in the ship level in Mario RPG, where it's 3D but you can't see what Mario's doing behind the blocks. You kind of just have to run around and jump blindly. I'm not very good at that as an adult if I go and play it now, but when I was a kid I was completely stumped, like, how am I supposed to do this? I have no idea what this game expects from me here. So I can step on some of those. Stay depressed. Remember that ship puzzle? Probably a bad sign. Okay, so like Zelda, we want to heal to stop the annoying beeping noise when I'm low on health. Got it. Life Vessel. Is that going to get rid of the beeping noise because it's going to be extra health? Because you're calling it Vessel instead of Stock, like Landstalker. Oh shit. Okay, no, it was only one. It's just, okay, I got it. The big one represents 10. And it was a full heal. Well-timed one at that. Dick. So I think this game is extremely a spiritual successor to Landstalker. It has a lot in common in the UI and some of the like stuff you run into. It's basically Landstalker 2. Receive the Book of Elna. Oh, instead of just showing one big pip. $30 Gilder. What is the funniest video game currency name? I think Zenny and Money are pretty funny. Like M-U-N-N-Y. Oh shit, it's this asshole. Heel shrug. That's a good question, yeah. It is a totally different perspective, too. Landstalker ended up being a lot more interesting than I was expecting it to be. Like, some of the puzzles in that game were really clever. The combat was a little underwhelming. It seems like they've improved that a lot in this one. Herbs obtained. Look at what the Book of Elna is. Do I have a different... I do. Okay, good. Book of Elna. Guidebook found in Tarn's Manor. Cloth armor, short boots? Okay. So, like, not thigh highs. Never thought of describing boots as short. Maybe I just don't have a good imagination. How do Z-E-N-N-Y? Oh, that's like a block. Okay, I thought that was paving. We should just get shorter until you're just wearing toe socks. Probably one of the only people from my generation who, like, cannot wear anything other than really long white grandpa socks. Like, the idea of wearing, like, socks that only go up to, like, just above my ankle kind of makes me shiver for some reason. Yeah, exactly, like these are just boots, right? And then you would add an adjective if the boots were longer. You'd have long boots, thigh-highs or knee-highs or whatever. I see, okay. Oh, can I use this to get places? Maybe. There's some pretty cool, like, elevation-based jumping tricks in Landstalker. I'm hoping to see those come back, where you had to, like, stack chests on top of each other or whatever. It is one of my favorite brands of secret. You can see it from another screen and can then infer what exit you're going to have to take to get to it, but I think I need more progression abilities to be able to do anything with it. This is fun so far. This era, I don't think I looked at the Metacritic score for Alundra. But this was a pretty miserable era for games criticism in the West. Like, everything was first very heavily based on graphics, which was so annoying. You peer into the chest in the hopes of finding something overlooked, but sadly it remains empty. Please tell me there's not a single chest in the game where I can look in it for the fact and find like a hidden compartment or something. Graphics was a big thing, and also pointing out that a game was similar to another game was like a uber dunk in the 90s. If you were reading like Game Informer magazine or something, and they were like, clearly Alundra is trying to be like Zelda. -7 points, and you're like, what? Like, it's okay if Thing is like other Thing. Graphics, sound, everything else. Average 3. Okay, 86% is pretty solid. That represents, I think that's, would call it a B+, based on the way, anything that's good is higher than a 75 usually, and virtually nothing is higher than a 90. Unless if it's like truly impossibly good. Outdated graphics. If you want to die a little bit, go read some of the Western gaming magazine reviews of Earthbound. I'm glad that the culture has turned from that. I remember finding, like, graphics, the whole graphics thing to be baffling when I was a kid, even. Like, if you told me a game was for PS1 and it had sprite graphics like this, I would be much more excited about playing it. I was really pumped when I found out about Symphony of the Night. Ugh. Bonaire. Why are chicks so nosy? Compared to that, Sarah is, forget it, dude. Okay. I think you know enough about how like modern indie games are reviewed that have graphics that look like Earthbound to appreciate why the reviews are horrible. Yeah. I love Earthbound. It's one of my favorite games ever, but yeah, the beginning of the game is an extreme upside-down difficulty curve. I imagine that's much worse if it's not your first ever RPG, like it was for me. If you played a bunch of RPGs that have a smooth difficulty curve, or the beginning of the game is relatively easy, you go and you play Earthbound, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's true. Inventory management is... That's saying a lot, because there's some games with pretty bad inventory systems. Every character has their own inventory, which is already kind of a problem. Limited space, items don't stack, and worst of all, there are certain key items that permanently take up space in your inventory, and you need to have them on you all the time. Oh, Grandpa, if you die, I'll certainly die too. Shrine of Magaskar? I can't believe all that prayer did no good. Alundra, you've returned. Here's a book. Golden Sun, but worse. Use his power to rescue Wendell from his debilitating nightmare. Do they get like dungeons in people's dreams? This is a really cool concept. I mean, it's Psychonauts, but way earlier. Especially for like a dungeon delving game, that's cool. Ready to make the leap. As much as I love Earthbound, my perspective with modern games, like, I can't stand when games have slow UIs and slow scrolling text like that. A game being snappy automatically tells me that it respects my time. Deliver me. The prayers, they do nothing. Right. There's a couple other issues with like itemization in Earthbound that might not be clear if you're new to the genre, like if you're dependent on the game telling you whether a weapon is better and you're not paying attention to the flavor text about like its accuracy, there's a couple weapons that are technically better but have dog shit accuracy. I think when I did Earthbound on stream, not blind obviously, I was like, I don't care what it says about damage, all I care about is that it always hits. Got block puzzle. They're kind of like little walls you have to walk behind. It's cute. I get these out of phase with each other by going around. I think so. Must be another one I can hit here, so I'll try to backtrack all the way. These only move the associated block, or do they move all of the blocks? They move all of the blocks, okay. Yeah. Scary nightmare screams in this soundtrack here. I'm gonna try to get used to using this more. That's cool. Another Gilded Falcon. A lot of slimes. I think much worse than this game has shit graphics sentiment back in the day was this game is vaguely reminiscent of another game, or even obviously reminiscent of another game, right? Alundra must be bad because it's like Zelda. It's like, that's fine. Oh, is this the Mario 1? Is this the World 7 Bowser Castle, I think? Yeah, I think so. Classic. I feel like I don't see that puzzle very often. I guess it's just a brute force test, but... Thank the gods. Oh shit, slime boss. And he has temporary invincibility, so I can't do the usual Landstalker thing of get him in a corner and stun lock him. Because he moves toward me during his temporary invincibility. That's called iteration, folks. I think Landstalker had like no iframes for anything. Man, Wendell, your little slime guys. Oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of cool. They all have the same behavior. Wondering if I could increase my sword damage before coming here, because the first phase felt like it took a lot of hits. It's possible, I didn't fully explore. Dude, I have non-clinical PTSD from playing Enter the Gungeon and Dead Cells recently off stream. Like, when I take hits now, I'm not just like, oh, it's okay, that's, you know, 1/11 of my resource pool. It's like, oh, I've failed. I just wasted a shitload of time because I took a single hit in a boss fight. Yeah, I assume so. Check after this. Landstalker had a way to make your sword hit harder. Alright, I cleared your brain juice. Gelatinoid has been defeated. Thunderation! That was some of the finest swordsmanship I've ever witnessed. So this guy had a shit dream. He had a nightmare. Hit his eye, Septimus. He's smiling. Imagine having a really bad nightmare and, like, an anime swordsman just shows up and saves the day. Does that make it a good dream at that point? This is a normal thing that happens when you enter people's dreams. What tarnation is going on? You've been asleep for 3 days, trapped in a terrible nightmare. Foul, horrid creature of pure evil, made of jelly. The glorious face of Alundra. Grandpa knows Alundra's name. He couldn't have known that unless Alundra really went into his dream. I didn't say anything while I was in there. It's always interesting to see how different games deal with the whole silent protagonist thing. I feel like this is the persuasion of, oh, he actually talks, we're just not going to print what he says. Explain your powers in greater detail. Are you going to be my fairy partner, Septimus? Like Friday and Landstalker? My favorite one of those is I hate Hyrule Warriors. Like, it's one of my least favorite games. It's an offense to everything Zelda. I hate Team Ninja. Sorry, I don't want to rant about that. But a good thing they did is that in Hyrule Warriors, the name of your fairy that talks for you because Link is silent is just, they just named her Broxy. Like, fuck it. We don't care. And do. He'll be okay with having that tree. Wendell has survived. I'm sorry, this is dumb. I can't take the fact that the main character's name is actually Alundra seriously. It's fine, like, there's plenty of games that are named after the main character. But it's like they're all calling him Halo. Hi, Metroid. It might be because Landstalker, the guy wasn't named Landstalker, right? His name was Nigel. Okay. You say so. You guys aware you have a dungeon in your church? There you go. I guess Alundra sounds like the name of the setting, maybe? Like, I would have been surprised if Growlancer was the name of the main character in that game, for example. I still don't really know what Growlancer means. It's probably just something that sounds cool when you say it in Japanese. Should be sprinting more. I have this weird fear of like bumping into the wall and losing time to it, but I don't think that's actually that big of a problem. Okay, I can't get over to that switch. Hey Andrea, you're gonna have to get up to get Cammy soon. Can you feed the kitties? Ben's being very bad. Thank you. Babysitting this weekend. Cameron's gonna join us for Star Trek tomorrow in Discord. See how she feels about Star Trek. Lancer spelled wrong. Purpose. I'm back. I'm recovering from a cat disruption. Okay, I think we are good now. Someone with a white monkey is tell Klein about it. Who's looking for an excuse to hunt and kill something? This game seems surprisingly open at the start. You're telling me the East games aren't about John East? Oh, do you want to go to Tarn Spooky Manor alone? Dude, stock your shop. Come on. Yes, please. Examining the parchment. Interesting that a single save block actually gives you multiple slots in this game. Maybe they just like were really efficient with the save data. I'm just amused by the meme that the main character of any series is John, name of series. That armor is not for sale. Don't fucking put it on your shop shelves. What the hell? Put it somewhere else. Yeah, John Diablo 3. That shouldn't be that funny to me. It's like the Suicide Squad meme, right? You're saying we're some kind of the Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King? It's dumb, but... 500 Gilder! This is the same shop system from Landstalker. Make all your dreams come true. Oh, that's interesting. I think our bus comes in about 20 minutes, Andrea. Okay. That item's a little OP if your dream is to save the world. My dream is to go to the credits. Is it wrong warp elixir? It only works. The dream is to have a full MP. Yeah, not Matilda. These events that have yet to occur. Nearby objects explode. Oh, cool. Am I gonna get the dream power of bombs? Village cursed by eerie happenings. Okay, well, there had better be fewer than or more than 7 eerie happenings, or I'm gonna be mad. Oh, Andrea, here's the keys for their place if you need.
Do I need to go?
You don't have to, but... Okay. Your power and my knowledge, we can save the good people of Inoha. Banish it to the eternal prison of history. Okay. Alright, got it. Dream dungeons. Feels like an earthquake. The freaking coal mine collapsed. Did you need to add the word freaking? The fucking coal mine collapsed. Sorry, I'm apparently tickled by stupid things today. I just don't know why you would say the frickin' coal mine collapsed. Like a mine collapsing doesn't feel like a thing that you would say frickin'. Like you might say that about like, oh man, the cat turned off my frickin' webcam. Like something a little bit more minor than that. Another gilded falcon. Throw me a freaking bone here. That must have been there must have been something in the original Japanese, like a kind of weird intensifier for the coal mine collapsed. Herbs. I see. So we kind of get a progression ability for those, I assume. Alright, there's a messed up town. Hope there's a thing for jumping on a chimney at some point. Keep trying to dive into people's dreams, but then like scripted events keep happening. Take him to the mayor's house. Yeah, it's nice. Ugh, darg! This sounds like a job for Enter's Dreams Man. Totally solve injuries brought on by a mine collapse. By the gods. He whispered the word merg. I thought they were doing like a Holy Grail bit there. Castle Og. Damp, pungent soil. This game has a fun localization. It has a lot of phrases that are like, there's more adjectives than you'd think would be necessary. Like, I feel like it's bad enough to be like suffocating in a mine. Much worse if the soil is damp and pungent. Oh, okay, that's a different application. Ah, if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life. Got it. Well, that's fun. I was thinking, oh, it's just going to be we're going to go to all the sick people in town and enter their dreams, but if there's like different reasons you're going in their dreams, that's kind of cool. Tell Zane to start the engine. Olin and his messengers. Left, left, right, left. Tiny elf brain. I wonder if I just already know that from a previous playthrough, if I can go straight here. I'm guessing not. Games like this love their event flags. Yeah, I agree. Finally got a mining bomb. Thing's like bigger than his body. 100%. It's kind of a cool way to use the Dreamwalking system. I dig it. But I couldn't get the money that dropped in the dream.
Right?
That's right. Those damn baboons must be planning an attack on our peaceful village. But also I know the switch order now. Is he gonna die of dream sadness? Or his mining injuries? How many characters in this game have a tossing and turning animation? Oh good, I'm glad I didn't heal him. Yeah. I find those weird in a lot of games. I think indie devs seem to be pretty fond of them. I guess maybe it looks better than everything just being static and not having any movement to it. Some games do it better than others. I don't remember what game it was, but I think I was playing a game where every character in the game had their idle bounces sync to each other. It would always happen on the same frame. So they all look like they were in like an old-timey rubber hose animation cartoon. That Futurama bit where like they're doing the black and white rubber hose animation thing where they're all bouncing up and down and they have to adjust the television. Let me adjust it to your eye level. I think it's a lamp bump thing. Because you could get away with just having flat, static sprites. Know what I am saying? Know what I am saying? What does Yuna say in Final Fantasy X in the original Japanese? In English, they always localize her as ending lots of her sentences with, you know. This is the mining bomb. It's actually just a bomb, but since it's used for mining, that's what they call it. You know what I am saying? Dude, you can't, like, enunciate that whole thing. You gotta be like, nah, I'm saying. Alundra disobeys and stealthily takes the mining bomb, stowing it in his pack to avoid detection. Dude, that thing is like 3 times bigger than your pack. There's something essentially a video game about, like, idle animations, and especially, like, fighting game idle animations. Scrolls PC. Hey, thanks for the follow from you. That's why it's a stealthy move. No one would suspect it. I think the thing I'm going to be looking forward to in this Alundra playthrough, obviously the gameplay is pretty fun, and the dungeons and puzzle design are cool. But one of my units of joy is anytime they have a sentence that has weird and unnecessary extra levels of detail. God, it must really suck to suffocate in a mine, buried under all that pungent soil. It sucks to die from not being able to breathe, but it's way worse if it's stinky. So I have to equip the bomb. Hey. Take damage from my own bombs. Holy shit, yes. Okay. This is new from Landstalker. It was probably a different progression item with that. Okay. I see. That's what they localize as, you know. This guy's like, do you know what I am saying? There's this Tayo Cruz song called Dynamite, where he's like, we gon' rock this club like it's dynamite. And every time Andrea sings along with it, she always like fully enunciates the whole phrase. She's like, we are going to rock this club. We are going to go all night. And I'm just like, Andrea, like, shorten it. Just say we're gonna, at least, if you're not comfortable saying we gon'. Do you know what I am saying? So I'm gonna have 9 herbs a lot of the time. I probably should start using them. Good thing that says Madagascar. I think I've seen the rock that bombs can blow up. This is a mining bomb. I mean, it's just a bomb, but they use it for mining, so you can see why they called it that. I think that damage is below it. Okay. That's the thing I was expecting I was going to work on. In it? Okay. Exactly, yeah. That's why it's amusing to me, because it's telling to me of what the creator is embarrassed about, right, or thinking about. Like, clearly they're willing to accept any number of necessary gameplay abstractions, like, why are these slimes carrying coins, you know? Who cares? It's fine. But sometimes you're just like, I don't know, I don't think the audience is going to be able to suspend their disbelief for this one. Oh shit, I need to just start using these. This is a minor, very minor pet peeve in games. Oh, can I not use it if I'm full already? Damage me. Oh, is it only when I die, even? Alright, just have to remember that chest has a herb in it, and I'm full, so I can't pick it up. I wonder if they added the diamond health drops from enemies at some point. I don't think there was a free way to heal like that in Landstalker. I think you mostly healed through consumables or by going to that one area with Friday where you got a free heal. I might be misremembering now. It certainly seems like it's a pretty fine way to heal as opposed to using the herbs. Jump on that all the way around here. Can't get it from there, okay. The map's impressively open here at the beginning. I don't know why I would have expected this game to be more linear. Everyone waiting in line to use the save point. The save point in Chrono Cross is really important. Diegetic save points can be cool. I think that's one of my favorite, when like the developer is so worried about something not being accepted as an abstraction that it like completely mutates what the game is. Like Hideo Kojima freaking out about Solid Snake not being a rookie anymore in Metal Gear Solid 2, and how it not being acceptable that the player who sucks could play as him and be bad at it. Right on, dude. That's cool. It adds texture. I think it's ultimately a good thing. I'm gonna have to backtrack, make progress here. Oh, I equip it as a weapon. Okay, that's why I wasn't activating before. Well, good, I burned one. So now I should be able to go open that stupid chest. It's down this way, right? There's anything I can do off to the right here, right? It's weird that it lets me go there. It might just be so I can scroll the screen over and see the entrance. Coal mine is left. I hear Alundra is a pretty cool guy. He fights to slimes and doesn't afraid of anything. Why do you have that mining bomb? Oi, are you crazy? I give up. Don't be a hero. People are really comfortable in this universe with calling me by my first name, too. I try so hard to call people, hey you, as much as I can get away with. This is fine. Falling rocks ahead. Goes out of its way not to put significant collectibles in areas you can't go back to, but still checks chest percentage. E for that first. That's where the switch is. Left working area, right shaft 1. Oh, these guys are different. Do I gotta bomb them? The Dongo hates smoke. Well, that's nice. Their fire automatically procs the bomb. Maybe it just procs when it lands on them in general. Cool. So leading down. Rusted, solid, and not inclined to movement of any sort. Can I quickly destroy these with a bomb? Because that would be awesome. Nothing can beat picking up a crate and throwing it. Oh god. Does that hurt, furless one? Does it make you bleed? Smash the furless ones. Kill them all. Alundra, help me. I'm gonna spill your delicious brains. Well, if my brains are delicious, do you really want to spill them? I guess that makes sense. Really important right now is opening these chests. I feel like this happened a couple times on stream, but I played a handful of games where, like, they'll show you a cutscene where you can see a chest in the cutscene the whole time, and then they'll, like, start an event that moves you out of the dungeon. Strong warrior with a good heart. Not long for this merciless world. Take this, it's the access key to the power room. Thanks. Fortunately, I know the code. Yeah, I'm actually appreciating the amount of death. I wonder if that's a PS1 thing. I think there's a lot of just general self-censorship going on in like the Super Nintendo and Genesis eras, but there was also the Nintendo of America code. You gotta remove all the crosses from every game and tone down everything. I always assume that every single fucking character who sacrifices themselves in Final Fantasy IV actually being alive was like a NOA censorship thing, but I think that was true in the original Japanese too. That's weird because Sakaguchi wasn't really afraid of killing characters the rest of the time. Just that game in particular is pretty bad about it. Left, left, right, left. Sweets. Oh my god, Spiky, it's cruel. Yeah, it's nice to see characters just straight up dying. I'm a fan. I think Alundra's supposed to have like long hair. Okay, so it's like a ponytail. I keep thinking it's like a rat tail from behind. I had a rat tail until I was like the ages of 0 to 21. You wouldn't have wanted to be friends with me. My mom had this weird thing about my first haircut that she didn't want to lose my long hair. So she insisted they not cut that. People did not like me. Beware of falling rocks. Really? Gonna fall exactly so as to inconvenience me here? Okay. I see how it is. Nice, sir. Yeah, the one that makes me scream isn't exactly the same, but it's the one in Final Fantasy VII when you're in Shinra HQ and you open that locker and it's like, oh, there's some kind of megaphone in here. We don't really need it. I'm just like, oh my god, you have infinite inventory space. What are you doing? You pick up all kinds of garbage all the time. That's nice. It looks like there's something with the bombable rocks that the normal thing where the bomb bounces off of things doesn't apply. Oh, I see. The water slows you down in here. Seems like a really dangerous room to have built. Where would I want to go on that? Oh, so when I leave, I don't have to go through the annoying water shortcut. Or is there more to it than that? Maybe. Oh, no, I actually have to go all the way around to get up there. No. There's too much going on in this room. Calm down. Shit. Oh, can I just do it for son of a bitch? Oh, there's a little platform there. Crap. Okay. Button Kaidos is a game you do it for a bit of fast forward, but shave 30 hours off the hobby. Can I play it on an emulator and use a fast forward feature? I would be okay with doing that if we all agree that that's the appropriate way to play it. I used to do that back in the day. I would use the ZSNES fast forward in RPGs to speed up grinding, and then I realized that was like a slippery slope and I could justify all kinds of cheating, so I stopped. A lot of watching animations. Yeah, if there's a emulator that has a frame skip button where I can increase the speed, I'd be okay using that if we can find a way to not make it awful to watch. Has anyone made like an animation skip mod for it, maybe? Oh, I see. Okay. It's a weird thing to have to do, but I'm sympathetic to the problem. My attitude is any hour of whatever we're doing on stream is an hour not of something else, right? So even aside from trying to, you know, get your all's vote costs for it down, it would be kind of a bummer if, like, full 30% of its appearance on stream is just watching the same animations over and over. I feel like tactical RPGs, as fun as they are to play off stream, have that problem where a good chunk of it is kind of just waiting for characters to walk around the board a lot. I play a combo of 9 attack cards. The game only lets you have 3 queued up. Oh shit, I just saw a wood door open. Should have anticipated that. Oh man, just occurred to me, while we're babysitting tonight, we're going to take Cameron and Jaden to Taco Bell, as we do on Fridays. It's usually when we talk about Jaden's Lettuce Quest project. But today, Taco Bell has the Mexican pizza back. It's very exciting. It used to be a staple for me. Furless ones have returned. We must kill, kill, kill. Oh, that's kind of neat. Stab, stab, stab. I think they added a lot to the combat to make it more interesting than Landstalkers. Get them into a corner and then mash attack to stun lock them. Hey, thanks Jalen's corpse. Appreciate that. Not efficient streaming games, yeah, exactly. That's really all I think about it as, because I mean, I won't mind if there's value in there, but I feel like it's a bummer because it will effectively slow the churn for everybody else. I really like tactical RPGs, but they really gotta have to offer something or have some interesting moment-to-moment gameplay to not be too many hours for too little value, right? Like the stream value per viewer is pretty low per hour of content, whether we're talking about SP or not. Nice Chaos. Yeah, I think they're back everywhere, and it's supposed to be a permanent thing. It's not gonna be like nacho fries where they're basically permanent, but they're not available 3 months out of the year for no reason. Definitely gonna get one. Encounter a locked door this way. Actually, don't remember now. No, that's where I hit a switch. I'm gonna go that way then. Right this thing back. Yeah, I'm willing to be open to some kind of fast forward stipulation for certain games like that, if you guys are able to figure out a way to do it that you think isn't super disruptive. Sometimes I think it can be really disruptive if it makes the music sound really shitty, or the game becomes unwieldy or difficult to watch, you know. We want to pull this switch point. I think Shin Megami Tensei 4 is going to make more sense with the Maka and App Points DLCs, even though they kind of feel like cheating. I feel very conflicted about that. I think I'm ultimately fine with it because of what we discussed, the like content value of of what I'm effectively skipping. Rock is too heavy to push out of the way without severe lower lumbar damage. I love Alundra. So to imagine the short version. You can't move it. Or the rock is too heavy. This is a new one. I'm always finding interesting things about different games' localizations, especially from this era. Like, I've never seen one that seems to be localized fine. It just, maybe the original text had just a little bit too much, or more information than you would expect for a trivial message like you can't push the rock. Yeah, right. It's kind of icky that they're DLC. It's kind of icky that they made the numbers, the math bad, and then like charge you to make it less bad. But it also doesn't make it less bad in like a mild way, right? Like it pretty wildly changes the balance of the game, especially the app points one in Shin Megami Tensei 4. Feels almost a little too cheesy, I think. Okay, here we go. Cool little jumping puzzle here. This works way better when it's not isometric. One of the biggest problems with isometric and Landstalker was that the game wanted to do a lot of precise platforming, but you basically always had to be pressing 2 D-pad buttons at the same time to ever move. So it was very unpredictable. Okay. So I was always able to jump on top of that. That's kind of cool. Alright, here's the moment of truth. It's hard to tell how far jumping down towards the front of the screen is in a game like this. I think I need to be able to get rid of the rocks to be able to do more stuff here. It's very similar to Landstalker. I already like Landstalker a lot. This one just seems like it's better in just about every way. I'm glad we did Landstalker on stream so I can kind of appreciate what's going on here a little bit better. Okay, so I think we need to... U-turn. Need to get a key for that door. Okay, maybe I have to leave here and find another dead guy. Right, that makes sense. I honestly, I kind of appreciate, as much as it feels like it breaks the game, the ability to just use the compendium all the time, because it feels like there's a pretty high attention burden for interfacing with the monster fusion mechanic. Like, sometimes you kind of have to just sit there and stare at the screen and think about what you want to make and whether it's worth sacrificing your monsters and paying costs and just being able to go, it's a high level one, I'll take it. These are abilities that have been useful, I'll inherit them. It's not like there's some big cost to it that I could regret later. Physical strength has been restored. Magic power has been restored. Spoilers. Cool little optional save room. That's neat. Is it only able to be in 2 places? I think so. This one, do I? I don't think I can ride it while it's moving, can I? Maybe if I use a bomb I can. Oh, I thought that was clever. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. This was the block I added. That makes sense. Very cool. Yeah, I thought it was moving too fast or putting me in like a scripted thing when I tried it earlier, but I think I just mistimed it. I've always loved this trick with bombs, like having a room that has enemies where you're liable to accidentally blow something up. I think I played a couple Metroidvanias that'll do something like that, where it's like they'll place an enemy in such a way that you'll swing your sword to kill it and then also break a block in the wall, maybe as a way to teach you, oh, I can break the blocks without having to have like a obnoxious pop-up that explains that. Got a key. Man, Zane's dead too. Wow, okay, here we go. Zane is lying in a crumpled heap. A small trickle of blood has crept from the side of his mouth. His fingers have wrinkled like prunes. He must have been in the water for some time now. Alternate translation. It's Zane. He's dead. I like it. It's nice. It's not like excessive, like a dialogue precision problem, like having all 9 characters in a Trails game weigh in on every bit of minutia that ever happens. Just a little bit of too much. Feeling immersed in the dungeon crawling part of the game. That's cool. Hidden wall behind a geocache in Hollow Knight exists to teach you that hidden walls exist. A bunch of streamers jumped over the geocache, hit it from the other side. They don't have to break the hidden wall. Oh. Interesting. I like how the first significant dungeon in this game has pretty significantly impaired mobility from that like mine light mechanic. And by mobility, I mean visibility, excuse me. Oh, shit, I didn't do that. Yeah, exactly, Spiky. The reason it's funny to me is because it's surprising in a JRPG like this, or I guess a action RPG. Zelda-like. go completely insane with it in Disco Elysium. So what are we doing here? What's the deal? Doesn't seem right. Like, why would it let me in this room if I can't do anything in here at the moment? Anything with those rocks? Don't think I can jump all the way across there. On the right side. Oh shit, I went straight into the minecart. This is the main progression thing that I found, so I don't know if I'm missing something in that room. It's a really long minecart ride if I accidentally fall in it, so I should try to avoid that. Is there like a secret path I can walk through? Can I like sneak down through here maybe? Imagine this will be tough to Google if I am stuck. Throw bombs like that when jumping. That's interesting. I don't think I have any way to get into the other half of this room yet. Sure, if I could set the blocks down, that would change things, but I can't. Oh, I was able to clear that. Oh god, okay. Moving down towards the front of the screen is always rough in a game like this. I guess you didn't have that ambiguity in Landstalker because it was isometric, but then you had a bunch of other problems as a result. Crosscodes seem to handle it pretty well, having various elevations for different things. I'm surprised sprite-based games haven't landed on like a common shorthand for that, like how 3D games have conveyance bird poop, right? Where there'll be like painted yellow or white lines on things that you're supposed to be able to climb on. The secret? No, I can just go down there. Interesting. Like doing something like having it so each layer has a slightly different shade to it. Hey. Push the lower lever 3 times, the upper lever once. By shake it up a bit, do they mean like don't do that? Shake things up a bit. Like do the opposite? Passive maintenance? Weird. This would have been... This probably... I don't remember this, but if I rented this game and didn't get very far in it, it's probably because I got stuck here and didn't really have access to look up what to do. I'll try a few more things, but I'm willing to Google it here in a second. Shake it up a bit. I'm gonna feel really stupid when I look this up, huh? Oh, thank you. Google auto-populating Alundra S fills out to shake things up a bit. Wow. Maybe flash the first time I jump on it. Oh my goodness. Right on. That's kind of a cool puzzle, though. Oh, this is pretty cool. I don't know if everyone's gonna get this in their Google, but if you Google Alundra shake things up a bit, the first result is a YouTube video, which is a nightmare, right? Like, I don't want to watch a video, give me text. But they've, like, pulled a snippet from it that gives you the text you need, so you don't actually watch the video. I wonder if they credit that person with a view, or if they're just screwed over. Sazan has a single rock nipple. Lord Melz has ordered us to find 7 crests. Are we gonna get 2 crests here? Guy's pretty cool looking. Got a lot of frames in his animations. Alright, got it. Locked in here. These are all so violent. Oh shit, I can't go as far back as I thought I could. It's kind of nice though, I don't want to watch their video. If they're basically turning YouTube videos into relevant text, then great. All the Murg are dead. You committed genocide. Rival Sekiro. Exactly. Jenny Nicholson and Big Joel were talking about this on Twitter, that I guess YouTube announced, it might be the snippets thing that you see from that Google search result. They announced they're adding a feature that highlights the parts of the video that people have like skipped to repeatedly or watched more than once, I guess. And Jenny Nicholson was like, okay, so who does that, first of all? And second of all, like, isn't this just going to highlight parts of a video where somebody was mumbling and I had to like play it back a few times to understand what they were saying? Like, who is this for? I guess maybe if not for repeating sections, it's when people like go to watch a guide and it's like, you know, hey, what's up everybody? Like, comment, subscribe, annihilate that bell. They start doing the SEO thing where they're like, Alundra is a game from 19... Shut up. Just tell me what I have to do. Better yet, stop making your video and write it down. Put it on Game FAQs or something. Oh, that's the creator's text description. Okay, I thought that was pulling that from the video closed captions, because the auto captions have gotten really good. Like, I would say they're almost 85-90% accurate. They're good enough for almost any use case like that. My understanding is that tags on YouTube basically do nothing now, because they use the auto captions from your video as de facto tags, and they give them more weight based on how often they hear those words. And the only reason you could use tags is to like correct a phonetic misspelling that the auto captions might make if it's like a fantasy word or something. I thought I said I killed all the mergs. All the mergs in that room. Okay. It's different. Moving it does not seem to be in the realm of possibility. Oh, even the auto translation's pretty good now? Cool. Yeah, I've had an issue ever since I switched to NVIDIA Broadcast, which has been years, sadly. Sounds like a lot of you don't notice it, or it's quiet enough, or the game audio covers it up, but ever since I started using NVIDIA Broadcast, I'd get an occasional mild pop or crackle when I'd start talking. And when I listen to my VODs, it makes I want to die. It's so bad. But I finally found a fix for it, involving turning down the sample rate on the microphone so that NVIDIA Broadcast doesn't get overwhelmed. Somebody posted it pretty recently. But anyway, I bring this up to say that I have a recorded video that I was going to upload to YouTube where that crackling effect is particularly bad. And I was thinking about just re-recording the audio, and I'm like, oh, but I don't want to sit here and listen to an hour of me talking and write it all down. So I looked at the auto captions, like, oh, they already did that for me. It's perfect. Speech to text. Surprised I'm not allowed to do more in the Merg village right now. Maybe that'll be later. First of Enola. That's cool. That's all auto translation. Not a human. Where are falling simians? This song is extremely PS1 sounding. It's cool. There was a flute noise in an earlier song that sounded straight out of the Symphony of the Night. The PS1 wasn't, was it sampling like the Super Nintendo? I know it wasn't quite, like they weren't quite at the point, unless if it was a game where like loading an actual fully recorded song was feasible to fit on the disc. they still would use a sound chip for most stuff, right? But then you'd get, like, Eyes on Me would actually be the full song. It wouldn't play an engine. We're falling simians. I've been learning a little bit more about how the Super Nintendo handled creating instruments, because Jaden has this really cool VST that simulates the SNES, and it was pretty wild. Like, you know how the NES was just, you know, manipulating a square and a sawtooth wave and a noise channel. But you could actually record extremely, extremely compressed samples and get them on the Super Nintendo. There's a neat little video about the guy who did the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack and how he was able to, like, abuse the fact that he could put tons and tons and tons of little samples in there to make aquatic ambience sound as amazing as it does. Still don't have the ability to go through the briars. I do like 99% Invisible. I haven't listened to it in a long time. I kind of miss ringtones. I understand why basically nobody uses them anymore. I have a custom one for Andrea because I need to know if she's calling me. It's just Andrea hype. Riverside Pub is under construction. It's locked. Flowers. I realize that those things stay alive if they go back in their shell before the bomb goes off. I think I just happened to be throwing it right on them while their face was open before. Beach, Novice Cabin, Enoa Village. How am I going to get a one-way shortcut back through here? Alright, I can already see potentially... Oh, the stump can be bombed. Okay, that was surprising. I was about to say... Seems like there's a lot of progression upgrades in this game, which still is true. There's these big blocks, there's the raised lever thing in that dead-end cave from earlier, where I couldn't jump high enough. There's a lot of other things that look like they should be interactable, but bombs don't work on them. Check out Nava's house, I guess. See you. It's a cool whatever they're doing with that chest down there. No lifeguard on duty. On the game. I want that chest. It's gonna be Mario RPG. There's a secret way behind here that I can still navigate. It's fine. How do I get to that chest? Maybe I go in the building and then there's an exit that takes me to it. Wait. Maybe I can eventually walk on water. I get like Jesus boots or something. Okay. It's fine. This is one of the progression things I was talking about that I don't have yet. You have so much free time you can hang around here and chatter incessantly? Shoo. Wonder if there's some interesting, like, skips based on the way jumping works in this game. I remember being able to cheese my way to some secrets early in Landstalker. That felt pretty cool. Is there fishing in this game? No lifeguard. Really? Like John Mulaney and Andy Samberg. Yeah, right. You told me there's a new Chip and Dale movie. My first reaction would be, oh god, it's one of those fucking Illumination Entertainment Minions type churn 'em out type games or movies. Oh, the fish can hurt you. That's interesting. But I feel like, I guess Andy Samberg and John Mulaney probably like money. Right, yeah. Know what you mean by Mimi. We were talking in the shitpost channel the other day about having a character look at the camera and be like, so that just happened. Don't you dare make anything sincere. These things I have to be able to blow up at some point. Hey, I think that enemy is straight out of Landstalker. Cool. Fire Manor. Oh, cape like the cape, not like there's a cape this way. Like a physical item. Oh, if you see it, let me know. I don't really know if there's like a single word I could use to describe. Like the word you used was Mimi, I know what you mean, but it's like this kind of like smugness that's also wrapped in several layers of self-protective irony. Okay, so that line from Bryan Singer X-Men movie. What were you expecting? Yellow spandex? Yeah, okay. Comic books are silly, everybody. If we don't let everybody know that we know that, they can't take us seriously. Well, I guess now I can use an herb to open that chest. I'm expecting a very large percentage of my herb usage will be just to be able to open chests that have herbs in them, so I don't forget that I've already been to an area. Dead end, I think. I might want to check and see if Somebody made a map for this game. Yeah. You know this is based on a children's cartoon. We'll signal that we know that, and we're still with it. Go that way. Should be an interesting game to see the dependency chart for. It seems like it's really open, but I think it's not as open as it appears to be because of all of the stuff that's progression blocked. This game might be a little rough for me to come back to after a bit of a break. Just because the map's pretty open and I don't really have any way to check where I have and haven't been. I could foresee the next episode of this just me visiting all these screens again for 40 minutes. I'll see if I can leave detailed notes in the text file, but... What's going on in the town? Y'all had like 6 people die in a mining accident, but I guess I helped somehow? Jess lost his wife and newborn son. I want any more of my friends to die. Well, if they're dying of a scary nightmare, I can help you, but if they're dying of anything else, you're SOL, I'm sorry. Oh, I can throw bombs over doors? That's so weird. Is the door just like an object with a height that I can jump on top of if I had a block or something? How you doing, Wendell? Lion is an expert archer. Pierce a cherry on your head from a distance of 100 feet. How can we battle the Murg without adequate weapons? Doesn't seem that threatening, guys. The big one did. The guardian ape looking motherfucker. Jess built the mining bomb again because Olin's spirit demanded it of him. His death was not in vain. The only way Alundra could have gotten a bomb is if Olin died to inspire the local blacksmith to make one. Aw, tough kid is crying. Surrender 4 friends with the cold embrace of death. Mine entrance. Hey, blacksmith guy, do you got any new progression abilities for me? Sybil's been asking for you. Okay, well you're blocking the blacksmith, so I assume I need to do that. Who could have known that mining was such a difficult and dangerous job? It's a famously safe job, mining, actually. Stereotypical 13-year-old. Yeah, I think characterizing it as pretending not to care is probably more accurate than talking about layers of protective irony. It's like expressing an authentically held opinion is like inherently vulnerable, and you can't be vulnerable under any circumstances. It's only dangerous for the canaries, yeah. What's up, Sybil? Why do you have red eyes? They're way creepier on your sprite than on your portrait. She has like a bandage on her nose? Terrifying visions of futures now yet beheld in this reality. Will you take my hand? Can I dive into your dream? Waking dream? Waking nightmare? Alright, so our third dreamwalking experience is again very different from the first two. They could have done the lazy thing and just been like, oh, you just keep going into sick people's dreams in bed. I haven't. I rented it once in 1998 and I don't remember anything at all from it, so I didn't know about the dreaming thing. I speculated that I may have gotten stuck on that puzzle with the machine where you have to jump on it. I don't actually remember the puzzle, but that seems like something that would have gotten me to return the game to Blockbuster. By the gods. Oh shit. Klein's a werewolf? The scary Wolverine asshole ape thing, that's an unusual, like, first threat to the town. Sometimes you just gotta have characters do an idle walk animation while facing the screen. It's scary looking. Yeah, he's a spooky, spooky sprite. I've seen a lot of, like, choices for your initial fantasy town threat, right? Soon, Alundra, my dream will become a reality. They all do. Alright, so Klein's gonna become a werewolf. Some kid is gonna get... his soul is gonna fill up with monkeys? Or something? Talk to Sybil. Well, I'm gonna move out in front of this door. You don't have to go in there, though. Go ahead and just leave town and do something else. Pay your respects. The creatures seen near the cemetery are running wild in the village. You know what I am saying? Right. Yeah, it's like you want to distinguish your character's faces in some way, and you're kind of limited in what you can do. Unless if you go full modern 3D game character creator. Scar over the eyebrow, scar over the lip, scar across the nose, weird eyeball face tattoo. Wonder if part of it comes from like having an art style that makes it hard to visually distinguish your characters from each other outside of like their hair color and their eye color when you're just looking at their portraits. Where is the cemetery? Just like a peasant to be afraid of rotting corpses, you gutless hero wannabe. Probably bad. It's a pentagram. Oh, let me make a note about this. In Inoa Town, there is a fortune teller who gives you hints on what to do next. Watch it actually be useless. I think this was also in Landstalker, but it wasn't very helpful there. Doesn't look like it costs any money. Okay. Interact with Crystal Ball and pay more hints. Oh, thanks for the free heal. Game does not let you pet the dog. It's actual trash. Looking to see if I can find a sign that points to the graveyard. Can hear that, yeah. Pay my respects. Try going right. I don't know why I feel like I know this theme really well. It's not from playing the game. It must come up somewhat frequently on Rainwave. Pretty good town theme. I like any game that has a sound of people going "huh" in it in video games. Oh, maybe. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I think that's north of here. Oops. Yeah, just double checking there's on our exit on the northeast side. It was on the way to the Tarn Manor. This way, thank you. Good looking out. Stuffed animal in this bed? Bomb is comically large. Okay. Pulling. Good for you, Alundra. Release her. Come near to the resting place of those brave souls who have come before. Ooh. Lars crypt. Hey, I remember Lars. He's a wizard guy that was making that screen flashing effect. Those who live life for others should forever be remembered in this place. These are our Kickstarter backers. Saint Blue says, oh, here we go. Never listen to Saint Green. Saint Green. Brown respects my teaching. Yay, I love these. I want a version of Oberdin that is a giant logic puzzle. I'm guessing this is just an order thing. I am truly the third strongest master of this hole. Yeah, because they're all actually blue. They look like they have sunglasses. Okay, I probably didn't need to write out all the flavor text there. So red's greater than green. Blue is greater than red. Green is greater than brown. Although more than required, does that matter? Yeah, I'd love to play more Lucas Pope games. I think it's white, blue, red, brown, green, but... Be prepared to follow me. There are little puzzles like this in Landstalker too. Fail to show proper respect to saints of old, their light shall give way to darkness. Speak to them with the utmost respect. Y'all just want me to do it in order? order I wrote them down in here just in case. It might just be the order that I have to talk to them. I have to reset the room. Yeah, they just look at the Blues Brothers. You hear that? White, blue, red, brown, green, I think. A. Correct. Okay, Brown respects my teaching more than is required, which maybe is a negative in that it should be below. I'll try that next. No, it should be white. Blue. Red. Green. Got it. Okay. More than is required was... We pay your respects, yes. Receive 5 blessings from the holy saints of old. Oh, I like 5 blessings. I'm here to pay my respects. It's 5 blessings equal removes 1 stone. The Blues Brothers. Kind of seems like 1 blessing, guys. You each provide 1/5 of a blessing. Wow, that was... I like this game. That was silly, though. Like, I'm surprised this... I thought that was just going to open after I did the puzzle correctly, but I had to go back a room, talk to a guy, and then I had to watch them all spawn individually. Your next 5 sneezes are covered. Nice. I'm safe. Here rests Alundra. Oh man, that's spooky. Oh, they know I was gonna be here. Mega spooky. Try to just use those every time I have the opportunity. Watch there be a dungeon later where like I really need to have 9 herbs. Oof. Sun is born in the east and gives its life in the west. Sun born east gives life west. Shadowborn below, glares up at heavens in defiance. Hey, Glessinica, how you doing? Left is left, right is right. Truth lifts one through darkest night. Okay, yeah, I'll try to dump them as much as possible then. Appears to be broken. Gotcha, I can always just restock them trivially with that. Oh man, sucks to be in the water. Hey, thank you for the follow. Can I, like, get all the way across with 2 barrels? Oh, I didn't realize that was a... Okay. I think I see what to do, though. If I get back down there from the top. Save room again? Can I generally count on that? Yes, nice. This game's interesting. You press the square button to interact with stuff, but then X is still confirm. Sorry, I press square to select the save file and then X to say yes. I kind of hate that the West convention of the bottom button being confirm and the right button being cancel, like, caught on. I guess it's the button your thumb is most likely to be touching, but I liked X being cancel and circle being confirm. I guess it doesn't help that, like, every controller has an X button on it from every company, and the X is always in a different place in every controller. What do these guys say? Okay, it's the same as the message on the other side. Got a shortcut. Starting from the top here. Is it left, left, right, right? East gives life west. Let me try to do some of these first. I'm sure it has something to do with those. It's a great running noise. Oh shit, well I went from health not being a problem to being a problem real fast there, dang. If you have any questions about the voting system, feel free to ask. There's FAQ at the bottom there. Okay, throwing barrels destroys them. That's bad. Try killing those guys with bombs from above first, maybe. They're quite nasty. I guess the herbs heal more than I thought they did. Okay. Jumping constantly makes you go faster. I have no evidence to support this. Yeah, I guess that thing only really blows up stuff that's standing directly on top of it. That might work. Might be too high. Look at that, wonderful. Make sure I don't accidentally blow up my barrel here. Yeah, it's very odd. Maybe certain save rooms only have one but not the other. It's faster, even though you can't prove it exactly. You understand? Herba. Gotta be Herba like Elden Ring. Get back up here. Left is left. Right is right. Truth lifts one through darkest night. Yeah, super. Sun born in the east gives life in the west. Shadow born below clears up the heavens in defiance in the end. It's got the same message on both sides, I think. I feel silly for not getting this one right away. Let me go a little bit further down this way first, I suppose. Alright, I'm locked out. See something cool down there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I got all the Castlevania games on there. If you click on that games link below the channel, there's a YouTube playlist for all of it if you're interested. Is it like, do I have to go... to read the signs in order? Left is left, right is right. Sun is born in the east and gives us life in the west. Just left, right is right. Okay. Just a matter of doing that in that order. So is it left, left, right, right, east, west, left, left, right, right, east, west, east, west, east, west? Ooh, I'm stuck. If anyone in chat knows the answer and maybe has a hint. Why are there two signs at the top? Is it just to remind me? I don't know if both signs are talking about these two switches. I feel like they have to be. Just do left, right. Oh, really? Can you tell me what information from the hints is relevant here? Is it just left, right, east, and west in the order in the presented from left to right? Because there's 4 panels up top, right? Okay, so it's just left is left, right is right. Does the fact that the signs show up twice matter at all? Oh, is it that this one has to be pointing left, this one has to be pointing right? Okay, and then jump on the thing. Thank you. God, make your path straight and your load light. Thanks for the tip. Appreciate it. I was really getting thrown off by the fact that the message repeated. The rock on that, presumably. Whoops. I've encountered several puzzles before this point that were about hitting the same switch repeatedly, so... What are you doing with this rock? Oh, right, this is the other one. East, west, down, up, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed the puzzles in Landstalker. Serve Lars the Wise, you're at once brave and foolish, as once was I. Cool background there. Test me to the limit of my existence. Landstalker had some pretty surprisingly tricky puzzles given like what seemed to be possible in its engine. Did kind of like the isometric platformer equivalent of the shenanigan Final Fantasy will occasionally pull, where you'll get into a battle and there'll actually be like 6 or 7 of the same enemy sprites stacked on top of each other to create the illusion that like the enemy keeps coming back after you kill it. Stuff like that's really cool. I think my main problem there was that I had information about 2 different puzzles that was duplicated, so I was way overcomplicating the answer. If it just had a sign at the downstairs that said left is left, right is right, I probably would have gotten it. Okay. More holes in the ground, you'll have to see it. Locked door. Dent, enter, open. Oh, there's little puzzles like this in this is a pretty common one in Landstalker too. It's really cool to see a lot of the same level design concepts, even though the it being top down like completely changes the look and feel of the game and what they're able to do. That's what came from a second ago. I don't think we want to fall down here. Enemy makes such a beautiful noise when it goes to charge you. Get rid of herbs so that I can open more chests. Okay, I think this probably has never happened, but imagine a game that like cares about your chest opening percentage and like gives you something for 100%ing it, but then counts it against you if you went to open a chest and your inventory was full of that item and you didn't clear an item to be able to actually loot it. I bet such a game exists. Oh, I didn't realize things could happen from killing things. Oh, interesting. Is this a getting them in phase with each other puzzle? I see. I think this one's lower than the other one, too. This was a pretty common one, too, in Landstalker. It's kind of a cool concept. It better not be herbs. Okay, well... Really? Carrying too many dogs. I think this game would probably benefit from like 1/10 of the life stock, or I think they call it a life vessel in this one. Seems like a lot of the cool little secrets you do just give you herbs, and it's like, I'm already maxed out on herbs, man. Grave, water, grave. Something, something. Never tell. Okay, I need the rock to be able to jump better. I'm guessing Jesus boots are going to be a power-up later. Deceased want nothing more than peace and reverence from the living. In return, they will direct the path. Okay. Deceased, peace, reverence. Living will direct path. I can destroy rocks. That's a bad thing. It's
load-bearing enemy. Okay, cool. Guess I could do a secret with cutting all the trees. That would be kind of cool. The dungeons in this game are pretty big. It's cool. Gotcha. Puzzle makes sense. Now you start moving. God damn it. Forgot that the bomb can still explode while you're holding it, and it completely hurts you. Wonder if it's possible to soft lock in this room by misusing the rocks. I guess no, because there's not a slime up here. I think maybe if you spawn them, they'll come down into the water where you can hit them. Pass again. Oh, where'd you hear that about reruns? It's too bad. Okay. They're a pain to run anyway. It's one of those like Starve the Beast things where they added the feature, gave it 0 support. It's a massive hassle to use, and they do a really bad job of communicating to people what they are. And then they're like, shocked Pikachu face, nobody uses reruns. The gods make your path straight and your load light. Like, I've talked about this a lot, but one of the problems with reruns is that you can only add 24 hours of video to the playlist, presumably because they don't want people to just create a channel that's running reruns 24/7. That requires a little bit of maintenance on their part, which is fine, but you have no control. You can't list a partial video, right? So if I'm streaming for 4 hours a day, and I actually stream like 4 hours and 2 minutes per day, if I try to load 6 videos to get me to the next day 24 hours from now, the 6th video is now slightly too long than the 24-hour limit, right? Oh shit, I should have guessed that was gonna happen. So I can't even say, well, I'm gonna populate my rerun playlist every day at, 10 a.m. because it's wildly variable based on whether I can actually fit videos in the playlist or not. Just a really shitty user experience, something they never considered to adjust. Some pages will tell you it's a rerun, others will claim you're live, right? Order of light comes from the outside. Light outside till darkness vanquished. You see this, what appears to be a secret there. Nice. 1 step forward, 2 steps back is the rule of a world turned black. Once with success, advance again. With persistence, you shall win. Door can be heard slamming open. Thanks for that message. I wouldn't have suspected one after that. I would have started trying to do stuff with this puzzle over here. Really good puzzles in this game so far. I'm kind of having a blast. Yahan, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, thanks for putting this on your slot. Excited for it to win the vote now. Okay, so 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Once with success, advance again. With persistence, you shall win. Is it like left to right, maybe? I'm already wrong. Okay. Probably unlikely. It's referring to the puzzle I just did. Oh, I think I get it. It's a speed thing. Teach me that there's something important under the grass. Maybe. Give it to me. See ya. Nice to meet you. Having a good time with it so far. Not quite La Mulana level of puzzle complexity. Just talking about grading complexity in games. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Might have to start from here. Actually, I appreciate the grass in this room because it lets you know that you're coming back to literally the same room, right? Cute. That's pretty neat. I like that one. Respond to the outcry of my tortured soul. Therefore, I shall see if you truly possess the power of the releaser. Oh, shit. It's a mummy golem. I think it's just a golem. It kind of looks like a mummy. I really love all the stuff they've done to make this harder than the combat in Stalker. I think they really considered that an issue. The bomb does quite a bit more damage than my sword does. Phase 2, damn. Perfect timing. Calculated. Not as calculated that time. Thanks, Lars, for the challenge, I guess. The Ancient Guardian has been defeated. I like these puzzles are generally quite a bit harder than a typical Zelda puzzle. Hey, what's up, man? You give me a progression upgrade? I am actually Lars. Was the fact that you had a name tag every time you were talking give it away? Destiny is destroy Milzas. Use the 7 Sacred Crest to shatter the seal and lay Milzas low with a mighty attack. Worthy to learn your secret, you say? Magic Seed. Interesting. Those spells, okay. That's cool. Thank you, Lars. The remaining 6 crests. The colors of the rainbow. Jaden just did a song in the Let Us Quest channel for, like, you know, your 7 collectibles in an RPG. Pretty good. Let's deal with this new spell. Earth Scroll. Level 1 Earth Magic, rain huge boulders. Oh, it's kind of the theme of the dungeon we were in, that's cool. Assume that's gonna be progression oriented in some way. They're gonna lock me in a room with it to make sure I understand what it does. There's a little smug face on that little rock. Well, it kind of seems like it's just damage. We'll see. Too late to turn back now, friend. Oh no! Cursed. Should have washed up on another beach, you know what I'm saying? Seems like y'all need my help, though. You know, I wish that there was a
comprehensive video game music database, maybe like a wiki or something. I want to be able to search for all songs that have people going in it. I want to search for all songs that are for like sailing on a ship or are vaguely pirate related, right? Like, turns out that stuff's hard to Google, and there's a lot of like garbage SEO articles about video game music. Top 10 pirate songs. Video games were invented by John Video Game in 1981. "17 paragraphs of irrelevant information. As far as what the best pirate themes are in video game music history, we don't know. It's really up to you. I don't actually know where this house is. Every song that has a Mitsuda lick in it, right? Oh, that would be cool. Spiky. It's a Tumblr blog for weird time signature video game songs. Guessing game is killing me. Oh, thank you. I'll check it out. Want me to buy some herbs, huh? It's my father's father's father. Oh, that's a lot. Right on. Basically, I'd like there to be like a wiki-style fan-managed database with like robust filtering commands, so I can look for like weird time signature or chiptune style versus orchestral, or some like keyword tags. I'm a pretty good Googler. Like, there's a lot of... It's very rare that I set out to find something on the internet and just cannot find it, but searching for specific video game tracks is like one of those things that has become worse and worse to try to do on the modern internet. That doesn't look great. Nadia hasn't slept for 6 days. No wonder she's so ill. Sure. You need to do something? Oh, nice. Good night, hon. Hope your theater adaptation of The Hobbit is cool. Oh, that's infuriating, Spiky. I've noticed that Square is like aggressively doing takedowns on any Final Fantasy music on YouTube. It was really annoying. I was trying to play some Final Fantasy VIII song for Jaden as an example of a track that he's working on, and I just couldn't find it, and I was like, what the hell? There used to be like 20 of these. Just collect the money from it, guys. Like, you're gonna get more advertising revenue from force monetizing them than What are you gonna do? Like sell the CD on your website or something? It just feels like leaving money on the table. It will not let me go and talk to Nadia here. Like leave. Oh god, this another mild pet peeve in video games. You need to do something, but you need to leave the room to be able to do something. Like, just let me do the thing. This has worked in exactly one game, and it was Omori, because they did it on purpose to make you feel like listless. Nolan's house was smashed to pieces. Let's find a way to stop this random destruction. Enter the dream quickly to rescue her. I won't attempt sleep until I can tell Banera my true feelings. Okay. There's a really good website that I pay for. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's in my... I pay for it and I don't know what it's called. Yikes. khinsider.com. You don't need to... I think it's free, but if you pay for it, you get higher quality and no download limit. But I think it has basically every video game song ever on there. And it's all in the incomparable quality with normalized volume, so... That's another problem with going on YouTube, is someone will post like a really staticky, shit quality version of the track. Where is Bonaire? Where is Mr. Boner? You Boner? Oh no, Boner likes Sarah. Fine, you're gonna turn into a werewolf. Or you are a werewolf. His warm, tanned skin is slowly turning clammy and pale. Please wake Bonaire as soon as you can. Yes. Nightmare love triangle. Don't be shy, you tasty morsel of babitude. Let me check you out. God, I don't think we want to be in this dream. At least he's having his weird sex dream in like a conventional Zelda dungeon. That makes it better. I don't know what the moral of the story is going to be here. Be realistic, Boner. Don't go chasing waterfalls. That's interesting. Can't jump on switches, okay. What does it mean to open a chest in somebody's dream? Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm opening a door, but I can't take items out of here, I would assume. The freaking mine exploded. Second key, okay. So I can turn that off, but not on. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, weird. I can, like, push rocks like that? Huh, that's kind of wild. A lock door. Throw me a bone here. Indeed I am, Hunky Buns. That too. We're about at time here. My last save point was a little bit before this. I'm going to try to finish this dungeon. I don't have a ton of time to go over, sadly. Right, dropping down on that. I don't know if I have a way to hit that from above. I assume no. Oh shit, that sucks. That before. Oh, thank God. Future Marstead. Read the Alundra text file. There's some notes in there. You're in a dream dungeon here. You have a key you have to turn in. Explore the dungeon, try to do some puzzle solving. And good luck to you. Perfect timing.